The greatest home comeback in Nuggets history took place tonight at Ball Arena. The Denver Nuggets rallying from 18 down. This was one of the defensive plays. It was one of the greatest defensive plays of the evening and of the season. Aaron Gordon snatching the ball, and then a little bit later, Jamal Murray would do his thing. Drain the three, and out comes the elongated blue arrow. Wow! Hey, everybody, Chris Marlowe and Scott Hastings. Weren't sure the Nuggets were going to get this one. Boy, it looked bleak at halftime, but they came out in the third quarter and they blew the doors off.
Yeah, an absolutely fabulous third quarter, to be honest with you. We'll show you some highlights of it here in a little bit. I told you I was going to give you a stat, blow you away. The starters in the third quarter in the plus-minus combined were plus 74.
Ooh.
The second half, they were plus 125. A really true tale of two halves for this team tonight.
Well, let me give you a stat, my big friend. Aaron Gordon scored the first 12 points of the game for the Denver Nuggets. He ends up with a Nuggets high of 24, and he had it rocking and rolling early.
And do you remember when all the pundits and all the experts said, well, you know, he might fit in okay if he learns to cut and move without the basketball. How many layups, how many of his baskets in that second half were cut to the basket layups and put-ins? His defense has been stellar. That's been the biggest, the most unbelievable thing for him.
Beauty.
Give him a go. He goes, oh, that's right. If I pass it and go, I go. And now, listen, defensively, he's been great the whole time he's been here. We said he's going to have, some big games here and there. I think I think he can get 12 points a game just cutting to the basket.
Yeah. Just standing there combing his hair, he could get 10 points.
Yeah, but no, he was phenomenal tonight. And hey, you go 10 of 13. Yeah. Come on now. 10 for 13 is a pretty good night.
All right, we mentioned the Nuggets down by 18 at the half, and then came the third quarter. They started out 10-2. Orlando called a timeout, but it didn't matter. The Nuggets were rolling.
Well, like I said, the starters in that third quarter were a plus 75 in that quarter. And it started off with Murray. Murray scored the first 5 points of that quarter. Got that steal right there and hit a three right before them. The defense came in. And when they're rolling, and remember, Dempsey said, listen, one thing they've been doing is playing pretty good defense. Well, when Denver's moving and cutting and passing and being unselfish like we like it when they are, they're just too tough to beat. I mean, you've got all five starters right now can get you 25-plus points a game, in a game. And not many teams have that. You see that big third quarter, you score 38, hold them to 21. Still my theory, whenever they have these big quarters, teams can't stay with them and they don't score.
Well, all five Nuggets starters in double figures tonight. The Nuggets have won 19 straight games when that happens, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I remember when I was playing with the Detroit Pistons, we wanted 7 guys in double figures every night, and it was the 5 starters, and then either Mark McGuire or Vinny Johnson coming up. No, they didn't have them very often. But no, the starters I thought were outstanding, although they struggled in the first half. They were not good. As good as they were in the second half, they weren't good in the first half. But look at all these highlights we're showing you. Isn't it funny? It's all off movement. It's all off, if you're going to play this way, I'm going to go the other way. It's unselfish basketball. That's Denver's best. That's when Denver is at its best. So that was fun basketball to see. You didn't see it in that first half. And all 5, not only in double figures, all 5 starters with at least 15 points. And that is rare to do. In fact, last time it was done was in 2018.
The Nuggets won the second half.
How does Strauss come up with those stats so
He's
fast?
very, very cute. Nuggets won the second half by 28. They out-rebounded the Magic by 18. And if they could just bottle, Scott, what they had in that second half, that energy, that motivation, just completely a tale of two cities.
Well, but I think they've had that,
Yeah.
And you and I were talking before the game. In fact, that was what you want to do for the whole Open was trap game. You just come off a monster win.
Well, it wasn't it? Almost got trapped.
And you know what? Mama Marlowe didn't raise no dummy.
No,
she didn't. But I didn't think they played that way against the Clippers. I thought they were pretty good the whole game against the Clippers and previous. But, you expected a little bit. Joker said after the game we weren't used to this late of a game and having 2 days off.
Yeah.
Remember, they played on Thursday and had actually a Friday and Saturday off. So, anyway, hey, you got it done. You got to play back-to-backs coming up Tuesday, Wednesday.
One quick thought about 2 guys. Monte Morris off the bench with 10. and JaVale McGee making his first Nuggets appearance.
Yeah, absolutely. Monte was great. And check Scotty's shout out if you get an opportunity. And I tell you what, JaVale, and did he make his presence known in like 4 minutes or whatever it was? He was in there, made a basket, made a couple of free throws, got a technical, got 2 rebounds. I thought he was awesome.
One of the reasons the Nuggets got him is for his
emotion and energy.
Yes, exactly.
And you know what?
His edge.
Honestly, the second unit, who I think has been struggling, they only had 21 points tonight. They were 8 of 21 shooting, and that's with Morris getting 10.
Yeah.
They need emotional energy from that second unit. Yeah. JaVale McGee might be that guy.
Maybe. All right, the Denver Nuggets get the win tonight. That is our Toyota game recap. A big second half did in the poor Orlando Magic. Now, it's on to the Detroit Pistons. They're coming in Tuesday night, and they're bringing some old friends.
Old friends, Plumlee and Jeremy Grant. It should be a lot of fun, and you know those guys are going to want to have about 8 dunks apiece.
All right. We're going to have that game for you on Altitude, as we always do. It's an Altitude exclusive, the Detroit Pistons and the Denver Nuggets. Can the Denver Nuggets win their 6th straight game? That would be their longest winning streak of the season. Tune in and find out.